Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Handle It Better. My name is Brittany.
Oh, shit. And I'm Jensen. I always forget. I always think you're going to do both of us.
I'm not going to do both of us.
I think you should. But at this point, I think this has just become the thing that we do.
Where you just go, oh, shit, I thought you were going to introduce me.
Yeah.
Go on.
And then it doesn't. And then we're just here.
Yeah, we're just here. So, today, how are you doing?
Surviving.
We're surviving. We're doing the things. We have alcoholic beverages today. So, is there any specific topics? I almost said topics because you said it earlier. Are there any specific topics that you would like to start with today?
Come into this thing with a specific topic in mind.
I know, but sometimes we have a topic and then it just snowballs.
We never have a topic. We just start with one thing and then it escalates.
Right. So
to 16 other thingies.
100%.
That make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for whoever has to listen to this because we literally go on 16 different tangents off of one topic.
Listen.
And never go back to the same topic more than once.
I was laughing hysterically while I was cutting the second episode. It was so funny to me.
Because of the amount of random things we talk about in one setting.
Yes.
And the worst part is, we hang out for a good 4 to 5 hours before this.
Before this, yeah. I'm we should record this before we go to hang out and go to lunch and stuff like that. Because then we have a lot to talk about. By the time that we start recording this, everything that we've had to talk about, completely gone. We've already discussed it.
But also, we're going to talk about stuff beforehand anyway, so does it really matter?
No, I know, but we have a 45-minute ride.
We literally
to lunch
at 12 o'clock, and it's now 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Backstage secrets.
Backstage secrets. We went to lunch. We went to ramen, which is 45 minutes away from us. And then we went to the mall.
Somebody needed something that we can't find.
Right.
So now we have to order it online. Not me, you.
Me. I have to order it online. You remember when my dad hacked my Snapchat by accident?
No.
Oh.
You want to elaborate on that story, though?
So, I got a new phone, and my dad got my old phone.
Yeah.
But the Bitmoji stuff was still logged in under me, and he didn't realize that. So he changed my Bitmoji to,
look like him.
And, a couple people messaged me and were like, did you get hacked? And I was like, what do you mean? And I, checked it and realized that it was
your father.
It was my dad. So I changed it back and messaged him, and I was like, why are you messing with my stuff? He was like, oh, I thought it was mine. And I was like, no, it's mine. And he was like, oh, okay, well, I just changed it again. I had to change it back twice.
You guys having a war over a Bitmoji.
We were having a war over the Bitmoji
but
stuff.
honestly, if I was you, I would have kept it. It would have been funny. Just have your father be your new Bitmoji over everything.
Dude, somebody was like, I was going to Snapchat you, and I saw it was this
random old man.
Yeah, this random man as your avatar, and I got confused. I thought you got hacked. I was like, technically I did. I got hacked by my dad. Because, I deleted Snapchat off of it because my dad doesn't use Snapchat, but, you know how
he is the Facebook.
Facebook Messenger with Bitmoji attached to it.
In Facebook Messenger do Bitmoji?
I think so.
I don't use it that often. I couldn't tell you.
But also Samsung messaging and
But also, do you remember when Bitmoji used to be the thing?
The thing, yeah.
And now it's basically
nobody talks about it. Yeah, nobody talks about it. You just use it for Snapchat, and even then, a lot of people don't use it for Snapchat. Go off.
I don't even use. I don't know. I don't even think I've ever used the Bitmoji earnestly.
Legit.
Yeah.
I don't think I have either.
Because one, I don't know anybody that uses it. Also, don't ever remember creating one.
Mm-hmm.
I made the one that I have
on Snapchat, and
then that was it. Yeah. I've never touched it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the same thing for however many years it existed.
Yeah.
Because I'm what am I going to change? Because also, like I said, we never talk about anything, just random topics.
Go off.
Whatever the clothing that Bitmoji has.
I don't like it.
I don't wear any of it, so I just chose 2-3 of the basic things that they have and called it a freaking day.
Exactly. That's why mine has, I think it's long pants, right? I think it's jeans.
Mine's a hoodie and black pants with black shoes because I have nothing else that they would have in that Bitmoji that I would actually wear.
Mine is literally
or in my
like
closet.
a pair of Converse, jeans, like a crop top, and a flannel.
Love that for you.
The only time I ever actually change my Bitmoji is if I change my hair color.
I don't, so I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't change your hair color, so you don't have to. But that's literally it. And if I like cut my hair or whatever. Because like when it was long, I had like long hair for my Bitmoji, and then I cut it short. And so
you cut it short.
Yeah, I cut it short.
Because you have to keep it with the time. Make sure you ain't false advertising that hair length.
Exactly. Everybody got to know who they're talking to. It me, beach.
That hair length, be it short or long, they got to know that it's the real one.
Absolutely. I am the real one. First thing first. I'm the realist.
Who sings that?
It's Iggy. Yeah.
From that one song that she was famous for, and then I don't know if she ever had another bop since.
Isn't it Black Widow?
Nope, Fancy. With the other girl.
With that other girl. Yeah.
Now, I don't remember her name, but she has the black hair and did the thingy. She went from the highway from LA to Tokyo is where she went from. I don't know how she got a highway to go there. I want to know where her highway is.
Yeah, I don't know where the highway is.
But she has a highway, I think. I don't remember the song anymore. I haven't heard that song in so long.
I don't know.
But is she still relevant? I'm so sorry if you...
Who? Iggy?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think there was like a scandal. She kind of...
I'm sorry if you still love her. She still has music out, but I don't remember the last time I heard a song from her.
Speaking of that...
Yeah.
Kind of, not at all.
Yeah.
So, I remember earlier how I told you that me and my brother were talking about Falling in Reverse with Ronnie in that one song.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. The person across the street from my family's other house.
Yeah. So rich over here.
No, we're not rich.
My family's other house.
My family's other house. They the guy like across the street was like playing music, and he was playing some like alternative, and I was like, love this man. Don't know who he is. Go off. He was shirtless. I was kind of uncomfy, but it's okay. It was hot.
Was it because he was a little chunky, or is it just because he was in the older end of the spectrum?
From the position and
angle that you were at.
Angle that I was at, could not tell you. I don't know if he was young or old.
Okay.
I don't mind like a dad bod. You know, he had like a little bit of a dad bod, so it wasn't like that big of a deal.
Okay.
But it was like, I think it was because I couldn't see the man's face that I was just like uncomfy. So I don't know. I was gonna say something and then I completely
sounded out.
I was like, we had drinks today.
Yeah.
While we were eating. How did you feel about your drink? You had a cucumber drink.
I did. Honestly, I would drink it again. Was I prepared for what it was gonna be? No. It was like cute. There was like
sound it out.
It's like it's not a slice, but like they used the slicer to give you a strip of it.
It was a strip of cucumber.
Yeah.
Like long ways.
Yeah, but like the peeler, it died. They used the strip of a cucumber when they peeled it, and they just put it inside the drink. I felt like I just came back from a Whole Foods. Yeah. You know, like the green drink that you get.
Which one? The one that I get?
Yeah.
The green machine one?
Yeah, who makes it?
Naked.
Yeah, those people. But like one of those.
But like
later. It was a lot later.
It was a lot later.
And then towards the end, I just felt like a cucumber water that I have never drinking before in my life. But I'm pretty sure if I went to a spa, that's what it would be. It'd be just one of those cucumber waters. And I was like, sure.
Meanwhile, I had a clear drink.
Which honestly, I felt like saying getting it needed a color.
It 100% needed a color. Like, honestly, I think it would have been like elevated if they added like grenadine to it.
An honest cherry.
That's what I'm saying. Like a cherry flavor or something.
It would have been better. It was just pure clearness.
It was just clear. It was like it wasn't even clear. It was cloudy.
From what I could see, it was clear.
Because I'm like, I was trying to think of it, and I'm like, it's like a super cold water bottle, like almost frozen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like that cloudy clear.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Some might call that fog.
Some might call it fog. Others might call it just cloudy water. Like
that you get from the tap.
Well, I was gonna say tonic water.
Is tonic water cloudy?
It's like clear and cloudy, I think, or like club soda where it's like clear but not.
But also, who just drinks straight up like tonic water or club soda?
Not me. I am not that kind of a girl.
Because to me, I feel like saying that's just like, you want to have like a soda, but you're like, let me not get the calories from it. So
you're like, I don't want the dyes.
So I'm just drink a straight up tonic water. Or club soda.
Because like there's flavored club soda and like flavored.
Yeah, but then you're getting the calories, the flavors.
I don't know.
And that's too much. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't drink any of it.
Like, there's people that do like vodka clubs.
Isn't it just like a vodka soda? Or is that with Sprite? Don't know.
No, I think it's with club soda. Like a vodka soda. And it's like, I could never. I need flavor. Like, that's weird to me. Unless you're doing like a flavored vodka. But even then, I don't think I could just do club soda. Because like, there's also like vodka crayons with club soda. You know? They're like, make it a spritzer.
Can I say something about this, but not at all?
You always do. Go ahead.
You know those machines, I don't know if they still make it or not, that you can make your own soda at home?
The Soda Streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's club soda.
No, but like, who was the person was like, yes, this is what everybody needs in their house. is a machine to make your own soda at home.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not going to taste like the real thing. Bless you.
Thank you.
Because my aunt, she had one.
Yeah.
And I tried it. It did not taste...
I think I knew somebody that had
like the soda that it's supposed to be, but also I think it's because it's like a generic, because you can't use branding names. I could be wrong. Don't on one. Never will.
I don't know. I think they did have like brand name stuff.
But either way, it's
like Sunkissed and stuff like that.
But it still won't taste the same because you're just using straight up water. Because they add all their chemicals to it, and you need those chemicals into that drink.
No, I'm
to taste.
I agree. I'm hearing what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
But not at all.
Yeah.
Well, no, kind of.
Okay.
So, you know the Coke machines?
Yeah.
And you pick a flavor.
Yeah.
And then you can pick what kind of like brand soda, basically.
Yeah.
You want.
Yeah.
I personally get peach Fanta. Banging. Do you think that like it's basically the same thing? Like it's like a flavor additive that they're just adding to the generic soda?
I think so, because they have to put like a cartridge.
Yeah.
Inside the machine. So I think it's just like
a Soda Stream thing.
Like a dip of
like a dip
of whatever flavor you want.
Yeah, you go, I want peach. Like, what do you want the peach flavoring in?
But also, who was the marketing person in these places where like, you know what flavors we need? And he names off like 16 peach. Different flavors. And they're like, they didn't sell, but you know where we'll put them? In a Coke machine.
Listen, if somebody ever came up to me and was like, I have this amazing idea for a product, and I was like, go off, and they were like, peach flavored, and I'm like, yes. Whatever it is, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Like, peach flavored anything.
But also, they don't have those machines everywhere.
No.
Which is a little upsetting, because honestly,
they're at Burger King.
For a Coca-Cola brand thing, you would think they would want to put it in more places. Everybody goes to McDonald's.
Yeah, but it's not at McDonald's.
It's not, but it should be.
It's at Burger King.
Which honestly, not that many people go to.
No, I go to Burger King like once in a blue moon. I used to go all the time though.
Because like they're not the bangers that people want, because they're low-key expensive. If I'm gonna be honest, McDonald's is where it at. Also, McDonald's Coke, Sprite.
Can I be honest?
Yeah. I
don't really get soda.
You should. It hits. When from a bottle to a can to McDonald's, they're all different.
I agree with you with the bottles and the cans. 100% I agree with you with bottle and can taste completely different.
They do.
I don't know what it is, but it's like when it comes to like getting a drink from like a fast food place, I just don't. Like soda specifically. Like if it's like a smoothie or something, give me the smoothie. Any day of the week, give me the smoothie. I'd rather get a bottle of water than get soda. And I think I know what it's from. It's gonna be so stupid.
Lay it on me.
Okay. When we went to Washington, D.C.
Yes.
For the 8th grade field trip.
Yes.
My group went to the mall at one point.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys went to the mall.
I think we did.
Yeah. So we went to the mall and there was Popeyes there. And I was like, yo, Popeyes. Chicken? Absolutely. Give me the chicken. So we went to Popeyes. And I ordered like their chicken tenders.
Okay.
And a Sprite. My group sat down. We all got Sprite and like chicken. We sit down, as one does, in the food court. And we go to take a sip. Their machine ran out of
so it's like pure water?
It was just like club soda.
Yeah.
Or like seltzer.
Yeah.
So it was like, it kind of...
Ever since then,
Ever since then, I'm like very like... Hesitant to get a soda from a fast food place unless it's Burger King and it's peach Fanta. But even then, it's so hard to get it because it's like, I have one around the corner from my job and I used to go there all the time, and I would sit there, I would order a cheeseburger. I would order a cheeseburger. Why is this so funny to you? And I would order just one cheeseburger, no toppings or anything like that. I just want the cheeseburger. I would ask. Sometimes I would get chicken fries.
Go off.
Because the chicken fries taste like the old nuggies. They low-key slap. Like, when I was a kid, hated Burger King chicken nuggets. I was like, it is McDonald's nuggies or nothing. Like, I don't want any other nuggies. Now that, like, Burger King changed their formula for their nuggies, which I am 100% convinced that they did, the chicken fries are, like, the closest thing. And I have to get them.
I like how for someone that hated their nuggets,
I want something that tastes like their nuggets.
Now you stand behind their nuggets.
No, not their nuggets. Specifically, the chicken fingers that taste like the old nuggets.
I know, but like the nuggets that they used to have, you stand behind.
The ones that I hated.
Yeah, as a child, you're like, I want these or give me nothing.
Exactly. But anyways, so it's like I would go. I would order my cheeseburger. Okay. Sometimes I would order my little
cheeky fries.
My little cheeky fries. If not, then sometimes I would get fries. Sometimes I wouldn't, depending on the day. I don't like their fries.
Their fries are different.
They're like thick cut fries.
They're like the skinny version of a steak fry.
They really are. they're the diet version. She lost a little bit of weight, but she's still thick with like 3 Z's. But no, she lost a C. She's now thick. That's it. With 2 C's. Because she's not a steak fry. She's like she's a skinny queen, but she's still thick. So I love how I still haven't gotten to, like,
you brought up your cheeseburger like 3 times.
I know. So I would get my cheeseburger. And I would be like, can I get a peach Fanta? And they're like, a what? And I was like, a peach Fanta. And they're like, an orange Fanta? I'm like, no, peach.
No, peach. Like, go pop those peas.
I would have to like repeat it like 3 times. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. I have trust issues with them. Because it was a 50-50 shot.
It was gonna be peach original.
Yes, whether it was peach or orange. So I would like sit there and it's like, I'm all happy. I'm excited. I paid my money. I'm waiting for them to give it to me. They hand me my stuff. They hand you the drink first.
Yeah.
Take my little sipsies. Pure disappointment. Anytime it wasn't peach, pure disappointment. I'd be like, damn.
Can I say something on the same topic?
Yeah.
But kind of not at all.
Yeah.
Remember how they used to have the peach, not the peach, the Fanta people? They had like for the
Fanta people?
Yeah, like it was like the orange, the pineapple, and I can't remember what the third flavor was.
Grape?
Yeah. Why don't they have... First, they should bring that back. Bring back the original peach, the Fanta people, Fanta girls.
The Fanta girls.
But they should be expanding their flavors. They're just sticking to 3. Honestly, I think they would make a lot more money
on that
if they expanded those flavor palettes.
Yeah.
Get a blueberry.
Ooh, a blueberry?
Ooh. Bring a peach in.
Have you tried the strawberry? They do have a strawberry. I've tried it. It's alright.
I have not.
It's okay.
But I'm saying they should bring back those people first and expand the flavors. Fanta, if you're listening, bring me on the marketing team.
Bring me on the marketing team. I got you.
I feel like saying they would make a lot more money. Also, they're an underrated brand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink Fanta that much.
Fanta.
But also, their classic orange hits.
When you're in the mood for it.
Yeah.
If you're in the mood for peach and you get orange, it does not. I have trust issues with them now because I can't trust them to like actually
do
my peach. But okay, on the Burger King and me having like trust issues, you know about my social anxiety.
Yeah, you don't say anything. You will keep it.
Yeah, I will not say that something's wrong. I'll just deal with it. If I don't like it, I'll deal with it for as long as I can before my body's like, bitch, you hate this. Like, stop doing what you're doing. Go off. So there was one time I would go to the drive-thru, right? Because we don't go inside. Mistake. We don't go inside.
You should probably go inside if you want this peach Fanta.
I probably should, but we don't like going in places because then we have to have human interaction. I'd rather talk to somebody over like
a loudspeaker,
a little loudspeaker, and my order be wrong than me go inside and then open up my thing and my order be wrong and me have the look of pure disappointment on my face and then go, "Is everything okay?" And me just be like, "Yeah." So I used to go up to like the drive-thru in my truck, a little do, right, sitting there like getting ready, preparing myself, like going through my order in my head like 4 times before I get up to the speaker. Finally get up to the speaker and I'm like, you know, like, can I get I'm already anxious thinking about this experience. So I would go up and I'm like, "Hey, can I get a cheeseburger?" Specifically, that's what I would say. "Can I get a cheeseburger?" There was one time this lady was like, "I'm sorry." And I was like, "Can I get a cheeseburger?" And she was like, "8 cheeseburger?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, you want a cheeseburger?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Do you want fries with that?" And in my brain, I'm like, "Not today. I don't want the thick fries," right? So I was like, "No, I'm okay. I don't want any fries." And she's like, "Okay." And then she like pauses and she was like, "So let me just repeat your order back to you." I was like, "Yeah, go off." She was like, "You want 8 cheeseburger?"
As in the number 8.
As in the number 8.
And I just A as in singular.
Exactly. And I was like, "Yeah."
And it came up to like $25.
It was like $25.
And then you ate like 2 or 3 of them and you're like, "I can't anymore." You just threw the rest out instead of giving it to everybody that you work with.
I ate like 2. I pulled up to the drive-thru window, right, to pay for it. And the lady again double checks with me and she's like, "You ordered 8 cheeseburgers." And I was like, "Yeah." Because I couldn't say no. I was just like, "Yeah." She was like, "Okay." So then she processes my payment. I'm sitting there dying on the inside. I'm like, "God, I literally just paid for 8 cheeseburgers when I just wanted 1." They hand me my cheeseburgers. I drive back to my job. I ate 2. I'm getting ready to cry because of talking about this.
I like how this is traumatic.
Yeah, it's very traumatic. I went back inside and I walked up to my supervisor and I was like, "I literally am like on the verge of a breakdown." And she was like, "What happened?" And I was like, I went and I explained it to her. I was like, "I said a cheeseburger." She was like, "And what did they do?" I was like, "The lady asked me if I wanted 8 cheeseburgers and I said yes." And she looked at me with so much disappointment. She was like, she was like, "Did you pay for that?" And I was like, "Yes." She was like, "Brittany," I was like, "Would you like a cheeseburger?"
You just put it in the break room, like, "Free cheeseburger."
Leave it in my truck. I left it in my truck. I was so anxious. I was like, "Oh my God." And then I had to go get the mail. So I walked across the street and I'm like checking the mailbox, getting the mail and stuff. And I heard a car like driving past behind me. And like for the amount of like anxiety that was going through my body, I was like, what if I just took a step back and let the car hit me?
All because you ordered 8 cheeseburgers.
Because I accidentally ordered 8 cheeseburgers and couldn't say no.
I like how that's your traumatic experience.
That's why I stopped going.
She could have DoorDash. She could have Uber Eated it.
I couldn't. I was like, let me make a quick run. Like, it would be a quick stop to go get food.
Let me end up ordering 8 cheeseburgers.
8 cheeseburgers. I think I wasted like 4 of them. Because I had 2. I think I gave 1 to somebody else. But I left them in my truck. I didn't put them in like the refrigerator.
But either way, like cold then reheating a cheeseburger, it doesn't taste the same.
Oh, 100%. I think I brought them home and my dad had 1. And then I just threw out the rest. Because I was just so like embarrassed and like sad about my cheeseburgers.
Your 8 cheeseburgers.
My 8 cheeseburgers.
That you ordered on your own free will. You could have changed at any point.
Yeah, my own free will. I literally could have just been like, no, I just want 1.
You know what you also could have done? Just driven out and not paid for anything. And like, you know what? Fuck it. Today we're not eating.
Today we're not eating. No, I paid for those 8 cheeseburgers. I was like, my mistake, I will pay for it.
But on the same topic, but not at all. Going back to a topic that you're talking about within your 30-minute story. A good old French fry.
Yeah.
It depends on where you go.
100%.
McDonald's will always be number one.
McDonald's French fries just hit different.
And I'm sorry for any vegans, because they probably can't eat it.
I think it depends on...
I think they have like a meat product in it. I could be wrong.
Do they?
I think so.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
I think it's the oil that it's cooked in. I think if it's cooked in the same oil as meat, they won't eat it.
I don't know.
But if it's clean oil, then maybe they will.
You know it will never be clean oil unless it's like just started. Like they're the ones that close in at a 24-hour. Yeah. That shit's gonna be covered in meat.
Yeah.
But a good old French fry.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's number one.
Yes.
For me, number two would be a good old KFC, not a KFC, a Chick-fil-A. I love a waffle fry, especially when it has a little bit of the skin on it from the potato.
See, I don't like that.
I love them. To me, there's something about like dipping in a ketchup and then you just like let it soak in your mouth for a second. It hits.
See, this is where I'm weird, and I know you know this. I'm not the biggest fan of potatoes, but I will like scarf down
a French
fry. But like, I don't like super potato-y French fries, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So you want to be convinced that it wasn't a potato.
Right. I want the full fantasy that I don't know this is a potato. So like waffle fries, to me, they're never like cooked enough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I want that crisp to it. Where
you want
it's
it to be in the oil for like 15 minutes.
I'm not saying well done.
But you want it to be like, ooh.
I want it where like I pick it up and that thing is straight and like crispy, but then like when you bite into it, it like melts in your mouth. That's what I'm looking for. A waffle fry just doesn't do that for me. And like especially if the skin's on it, then I can't forget it's a potato.
But you know what's an underrated fry? A crinkle.
Yo, no. Curly fries. Curly fries, I can completely forget that those were a potato.
But a crinkle fry is underrated.
Crinkle fries are good, but like curly fries hit different.
But also, there's not that many places that do a curly or a crinkle.
No, there's not.
And honestly, they should be brought out more.
They should be brought out more. I think it should be more of an option, whether you want that or not. Does DQ?
I don't know. I went there like once.
I haven't been there in like 10 years.
I went there like once, and then that was it. Because I was like, let's see what it's about.
Yeah.
And then I was fine because I tried their ice cream. I was like, I don't see the hype about it.
You know what's overhyped to me? Wendy's fries.
I'm not a big fan of Wendy's.
I'm not a fan of Wendy's either.
But also, when did the little redheaded bitch like become like a staple for everything?
Literally.
But I will give them, their Frosties are pretty good.
I don't think I've ever had a Wendy's Frosty.
I have. I'll give them that. But other than that, their food.
Like everyone's like, oh my god, their nuggets hit different. I'm like, no, they don't. I was like, their nuggets don't do it for me. I will get a nugget from Chick-fil-A. 100% I would do nuggets from Chick-fil-A over Wendy's chicken nuggets.
But you know.
But they're expensive.
A better nugget.
McDonald's?
A dino nugget.
Yo, dinosaur chicken nuggets.
They will always.
They slap.
I don't know if it's. You know what? Also. Remember when Kraft mac and cheese used to do like the shaped noodles?
They still do, but yeah.
No, like when like they like had to collab with like
They still do.
They do with like I think it was like SpongeBob
and stuff.
They still do it?
I like 90% sure that they still do it. They hit different.
Back in my day.
Yeah. Back in my day, we're the same age, but go off. Back in your day. How much did that hit?
It was so good. I was like, ooh. Because I forget what they did, but I remember there was a SpongeBob. I want to say there was a Blue's Clues. I could be wrong about Blue's Clues.
Now I think they do like unicorn shapes and like...
Nah. I want that trademark.
Like, it's called like Paw Patrol and stuff like that.
Give me that good old classic SpongeBob.
On that, but like not at all, but still on the topic of like the shaped things. Do you remember Lean Cuisine?
Yeah.
Or like Kids Cuisine?
Yeah.
Yo.
With the little...
With the penguin, dude.
Yeah,
the mac and cheese always hit.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah. Go up.
I was on the YouTubes like a couple months ago. It could have been like weeks ago. I honestly don't remember. But Lucas Cruikshank's brother.
Yeah.
Jacob Cruikshank.
Fred's brother. Yeah.
He did a whole video on the Lean Cuisine Kids Cuisine.
Yeah.
Thingy-mabob. And I watched the whole thing. But also didn't realize they were still in production.
Are they?
Yeah.
I have not seen them.
I think that
they only have stuff?
I don't fucking know. I don't know where they put it.
I don't know.
But
Dude.
I didn't even know they first. I thought they would have been like exposed or taken down because probably all that stuff in that food is like bad for you.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I'm
like
not a health
major
expert.
Preservatives and stuff like that.
I'm not a health expert. This isn't a health podcast.
No, it's not. We're here for a good time.
But yeah, like the fact that they were still out here making their cuisines of the lanes
For the kids.
for the children.
For the kids.
Good for them, but also...
Yeah. Well, that's like the Trix yogurt. Remember how many times we brought up Trix yogurt and we were talking about Trix yogurt and we're like, yo, they don't make it anymore. And then we found out that they just changed it to Yoplait.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing. They just dropped the Trix name.
Is that Little Rabbit Fuck still make a cereal, or is he done?
Dude. No,
He
still makes the cereal.
I haven't had that, but
He just doesn't make the yogurt anymore.
But is it the same, like...
It's the same yogurt.
No, is it the same cereal as it was when we were children, or is it different?
I'll be honest, I haven't had it in a really long time.
Neither have I.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
But remember the cereals we had back in the day? They were so good.
Do you remember the s'mores one?
My dog? Yes.
My dog? We are speaking the same language. Yeah. We talk about cereal nonstop. In all honesty, like cereal always comes up in a conversation at some point in like a month. We talk about cereal again. What is an underrated cereal to you? Because we bring this up all the time. Underrated cereal.
Fucking the Tiger bitch.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. But do you remember the chicken rooster?
Oh, for Kellogg's?
Yeah, it was like the green him. You put a little bit of sugar on that.
You right.
Ugh, so good.
100%.
I miss it. I don't know if they still make it. If anything, I would go back because my mother used to do it all the time.
I don't know if they do or not. They have to.
He was so good.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him if he's still not around.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Your honeycombs?
No. I do like honeycombs, but no. My Golden Grams.
Oh, your Golden Grams.
I love Golden Grams. They are so good. I had 3 boxes of Golden Grams at one point. I ate all of that. I had 2 boxes of Golden Grams, or like 1 box of Golden Grams, and like 2 boxes of honeycombs, 3 boxes of honeycombs. I ate all of it.
I love that for you.
So good.
I'm not a big cereal person, but I can enjoy a cereal.
I eat it as a snack. My little snacky times.
You little girl dinner?
My little girl dinner. I'll have like regular dinner, and I'm like, dang, still hungry? Let me grab some cereal. I'll have like 3 bowls of cereal. I'm like, yeah, that's good.
We have 3 bowls of cereal.
We have like 3 bowls of cereal.
My body would never.
Because of the milk. Do almond milk. You're like, it doesn't.
It's not the same.
What milk do you use for cereal?
Lactate. Not my choice.
It's not my choice. Okay. If your body could handle
the red bitch.
Yes. 100. Thank you. We've had this discussion about this before. I've had so many people who tell me that whole milk is too thick. I'm like, what were you raised on? I'm like, what are you raised on? That whole milk
is too thick.
They're
is
like
it skim milk or the 2%?
They're on like 2%. They're like 2%, 1%.
But also, what's the
That's
difference?
water.
But what's the difference between the skim and the 2%?
It's watered down.
It's just water.
It's watered
They
down.
put water in it.
I'm gonna say they put water in it because
what else are you gonna add?
It's watered down. Like if you take a 1% or a 2%, I've never personally had skim milk. But if you have like 1% or 2% and you drink that straight with like nothing in it, it literally tastes like milk flavored water. Like that ain't milk, sweet cheeks. It's not.
Is it just like then like 99% milk and then 1% water?
Like for whole milk or something? No, bitch, it's
for
whole milk.
No,
it's
for with the
1%.
1%.
No, I think it's 99% milk and 1% or 99% water and 1% milk. And then vice versa for like the 2%, it's like
so it's like a drop of like milk.
It's like a drop of milk. It's like you got like
when they put like food coloring and something.
Yeah, exactly. Like 98% water and like 2% milk. Give me that whole milk. I've never seen 50-50. Have you ever seen 50% milk?
Is there a 50-50?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
But can I say something else? But
go on.
Not on the same topic, but not same topic. Mm-hmm. Like cream or
yeah, it's thicker.
Like, is that also milk, but with just like flavor in it, or like what the fuck is it?
I'm not a dairy farmer. I couldn't tell you what they put in cream versus milk. Have you ever had raw milk?
No.
It's technically like illegal to sell it, I guess, but I've had it in the past. Honestly, it hits different. I'm more of a fan of whole milk than I am of like raw milk.
Is raw milk just like straight from the
yes,
tip?
It's straight from the udder. Like straight from the udder. They just squeeze it and send it on its way. I think they maybe put like a little bit of preservatives in it. But
can I say something on the same topic?
Yeah.
Do you think they still use the good old bucket, or are they just putting it in a arrow
So
thing?
if you go to like a fair, they do cow milking there. There's like a full ass machine that they like hook the cow to, and like the machine like squeezes the udders for them, and it like collects it in like a tube into like a container.
Do you think the cow's nipples at one point get like hella raw? They're like, I don't want this anymore.
Oh, probably 100%. Oh, you don't know. When I was a kid, we used to have a. You can ask my dad later. We had
This is
lotion.
a flashback for you.
Yeah, it is. So we had a lotion that we used to use all the time in my house. I don't know where we got it from. We just always had like a big container of it. It was called Utterly Smooth,
Okay.
and it was lotion, and you could use it on your hands and stuff. In my headcanon, they put that on the udders.
There you go. They put it on my nipples.
What? No. No, they put it on the udder. That's where you get utterly smooth from. Is they put it on the udders to make it so it doesn't chafe. Cause like, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna say it.
You can cut it.
It's so stupid.
You can cut it if you need to.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm just not, and I'm gonna hear about it in like 3 weeks. On being raw for them. Like for the cows.
Okay.
Do they get milked they get milked every single day?
Probably.
Like the only way that you're getting milk from a cow is they had to have been pregnant once, right? And you had to consistently milk them while they were pregnant to be able to continually get milk. They do a little tuggy poo when they do it. Do you get tired of that? You're milking this thing. Like you're fucking grab and tug and pull and fucking squeeze.
Yeah.
They gotta get irritated.
Probably.
Like there's friction happening. You think they lotion the udders every day?
I hope they do.
Like after milking, they lotion them because you're not gonna do it before.
Or you think they put them like
you're not
like
doing
an
it
ice
before.
bath?
Yeah, I dip in the udder. I have no idea. You're not gonna put it in. You're not gonna lotion the udder beforehand because
slippery.
It's just gonna be slippery. Your milk is gonna taste like lotion.
But also, you know how they have like goat milk?
Yeah, same thing.
But like also, they're like lower to the ground.
Yeah.
If they put on that same machine, that shit is dragging on the floor. That's expensive.
See, goat milk, I don't know if they put the machine on or not. I'm not sure if they do it by hand or
do
if
they sell goat milk anywhere? Like a Russian supermarket?
Honestly, I'd be surprised if they didn't sell it at Whole Foods. I don't personally go to Whole Foods, so I couldn't tell
Neither
you.
do I.
But like, I'd imagine that goat milk would be at Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Yeah. But also, on that.
Yeah. Send it out.
I'm trying to think of how to word it without it sounding weird. It's gonna sound weird anyways. Would you raise your kid on goat milk?
No, because I don't know where the fuck to find it.
But if you could find it.
No.
Have you had goat cheese before?
No. Maybe.
have.
I think so.
It's not
I don't
good.
remember.
Not a fan of the flavor.
Can I say something else?
Yeah.
On the same topic, but not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the person out there in the world was like, yes, let's milk these animals and see if they're...
Humans are weird, my guy.
Their milk is good or not for us.
Humans are weird. We're like the only species that will drink another species' milk.
Yeah.
Like no other animals or creatures in this earth, unless they're like being raised by a human, and the human's like, here you go. Like no other animal.
Yeah, like in every movie via Disney that gave cats milk.
Yeah, exactly. No other animal out in the wild drinks another animal's milk except for humans. So, like, we just go out and, like, find an animal and we go, you have tits? Let me...
But technically, you could milk any animal and try out their milk.
I wouldn't want to.
But you could, because you could do it with a dog, a cat.
I wouldn't want to.
I don't know if you could do a bird.
No, because birds have cloacas. I don't think birds have milk. They don't have tits.
You could do a horse, I want to say.
I think you could do a horse.
A giraffe.
Anything with teats, you could milk.
A giraffe.
I would not want to. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't trust it. I don't want it.
But technically, you could get the milk from any animal. And
technically, if an animal is like a mammal and has teats, yes,
you know
you could
how they
do
have
any
like
animal.
wine farms or like wine tastings.
Yeah. Are you talking about squishing it with your feet?
No, you know how like they have like the wine tasting farm places.
Yeah, you have milk tasting. Yeah. I'd be concerned. Like if somebody walked up to me and was like, "Yo, I found this place that does milk tasting. Do you want to go?" No, I really don't. Because like I feel like morality like dictates that if an animal stays inside of your house, don't milk it.
But a giraffe doesn't stay at your house.
How many giraffes in the world? Like, genuine question. How many giraffes are in the world that you think somebody's gonna be like, ah, yes, everyday occurrence, let me milk this giraffe? Like, they're not doing that. They're not. You know how many cows are in the world? A lot more than giraffes.
Because they keep producing them to get the milk.
Exactly. But that's what milk and beef and like all the meat products and stuff like that. If somebody walked up to me and was like, "Yo, I got some pig milk. Do you want to try it?" No, I don't. I do not. But I also feel like the reason why they choose certain animals for milk and not others is because of the udder itself. Like goats, their udders like actually fill up. So they like squeeze it out and stuff like that. Same thing with cows, their udders fill up with the milk. Dogs and cats and like other animals like that, they don't have udders that fill up like that. It's just the teat. So that being said, I don't think somebody's gonna sit there and squeeze like a pregnant animal's teat and wait for milk to come out. I really don't.
Honestly,
I'm just saying, like, logistically speaking, I think it's just because of the udder.
Is it just
like
udder?
I don't think giraffes have an udder.
I don't think any animal does except for like a cow or now a goat.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because like, could you imagine like llama milk, alpaca milk?
They probably have it out wherever they're from.
I don't think they do, because I don't think they have udders.
But also, which one of them spits on you?
Llamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably spit on you if you try to take their milk anyways.
Yeah. No. They don't have an udder. They have teats.
I know. I don't have a llama alpaca.
I'm telling you, they don't have an udder. If I'm wrong,
they'll let you know.
They'll let me know. Like, where's the...
Let us know in the comments which animals have an udder and which ones don't.
Let me know. Let us know. Because we're posting this on YouTube now, too. We're posting it on YouTube, Spotify,
anywhere
Apple.
Where you can leave a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, if there's a place for you to leave a comment, let us know
who has an udder and who doesn't.
What animal has an udder?
Because we're not going to Google it, and we'll believe you probably.
I'm scared to Google it.
I won't.
I'm not going to. I'm scared to do it.
I'll believe whoever writes something down.
I'm gonna get weird pictures on my phone, and I already have random shit on my phone that like my
Send it out.
My agent on my phone is like, "Yo,
calm down."
Yeah.
Before we send the cops to your house.
Exactly. You gotta relax. Like with me trying to be like a special effects makeup artist and stuff like that. You know how many like fake cuts I have on my phone and like fake burns and stuff. Like if somebody looked at my phone, went into my special effects tab and just looked, they'd be like, "Yo, this person's a psychopath." Until I told them it's fake, I did that myself with makeup, then they'd be like, "Yeah, okay." But like also the other month, like a couple months ago, we Googled serial killers when we were on a train to New York, like
via zodiac signs.
Right, via zodiac signs. So like they're and like celebrities via ADHD and stuff like that. So like my agent on my phone is like every couple months they're like
on high alert. I want this girl's gonna.
They flag me and they go, "Good eye on this one." Like they're on vacation. Somebody else is watching my phone history and like watching my search history and stuff. And they go to flag it and they call like my actual person and they're like, "Yo, like she's searching this," and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's been 3 months. Makes sense why she's searching that."
Can I say something on that same topic?
Yeah.
Do you think that like the people that like watch like the certain things like how
I
much...
think there's keywords.
No, but do you think they have like a lot of amount of like vacation that they can go on, or like they have like you can only go during this time because of the every other time in the year shit gets crazy. It's the only time
she gets wild. I feel bad. Like, if it is true, and we do have, like, agents watching our search history and our phones and stuff like that, I feel bad for mine. I really do.
They're like, you have, like, between these 2 months to go before she gets wild and you back in office.
Exactly. We're heading into April, or, like, we're heading into October. She gets a little freaky with her searches.
You can't go anywhere in October. You can't get sick.
No.
You gotta watch her.
Can't get sick. She's searching, like, she's looking up serial killers again. And then, like... Wait, 3 months. Oh, January. What is she doing? Oh, she's looking up special effects studies again. Like,
she's like, let's see what killer she's looking up this month.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I go through phases with what I listen to, right? So it's like I fall asleep to special effect, or not special effects. I fall asleep to serial killer documentaries sometimes.
Yeah, I fall asleep to serial killers.
Yeah, I fall asleep.
Stab.
No. I fall asleep to like serial killer documentaries and like videos of people talking about serial killers. Like my brain, when it comes to true crime, it makes my brain go burr. Like complete brain shutdown. My brain, like nothing is processing. I'm just listening to the audio and like that's it.
That's it.
So like there was one time every single night, because I have it on autoplay, so it'll just like play random videos while I'm sleeping. Every single night, John Wayne Gacy for like 3 months straight. Only John Wayne Gacy would pop up. So they're like sitting there watching my phone and they're like, yo, she's on John Wayne Gacy again. Oh, 2 o'clock in the morning, John Wayne Gacy. Killer clown right there. Like,
honestly, I think we should end it on that.
Ended on John Wayne Gacy.
Killer.
Serial killer stuff. Alright, I guess we'll end it here. Do you have any final words that you wanted to say?
Goodbye.
Bye. We'll see you when we see you. Thank you for listening if you are. And
if you made it this far.
If you made it this far.
Let us know.
Let us know. I'm so sorry. I deeply apologize.
Hope you listen to this where so people can hear you.
Yeah, hopefully. Alright. On that note,
bye.
This is a good one.